Wu Zetian was born February 17, 624 Common Era, to a noblewoman mother and a father who started off as a woodworker and made his way up to an imperial officer. Because of her rank, Wu Zetian entered the Daming Palace as a concubine at age 13. Her personality and beauty landed her a spot as Emperor Taizong's favorite and gained her the nickname Charming Girl Wu. The emperor's adoration for Wu allowed her special privileges as a concubine, where she would watch over other concubines as they worked. As the years went by, there was no change in Wu's rank. Being neglected by the emperor, Wu felt lovesick. The emperor's son, Gaozong, saw this, and they would meet in secret since the emperor's son was not allowed to touch his concubines. After Emperor Taizong died in 649 Common Era, Gaozong took to the throne and married Lady Wang. Although his wife, Emperor Taizong, did not favor her, he instead enjoyed the company of his concubine Xiao and his new favorite, Wu. Wu, seeing the power she had over him, accused consort Xiao of witchcraft and had her arrested. Soon, Emperor Gaozong divorced his wife and married Wu Zetian in 652 Common Era. After strangling their first daughter to death, Wu Zetian decided to frame Lady Wang to get rid of any competition. This led to the executions of both Consort Xiao and Lady Wang in 655 Common Era. In the Tang Dynasty, empresses were not allowed to openly rule over men. Usually, the empress would rule in secret, using her young son as a puppet. Since Wu wasn't afraid to show her power and wanted to rule, she claimed to the royal court that her son had a speech impediment and therefore she should rule in his place. Her husband saw she was capable of being a good ruler and decided to co-rule with her. After 30 years of marriage, Emperor Gaozong died, leaving Wu Zetian to become the first and only female emperor of China. Like most emperors before her, Wu Zetian was willing to kill anyone who might threaten her throne, that includes her family. During the Tang Dynasty, Confucianism was the most followed religion. In Confucianism, it was believed that women were meant to stay in domestic settings. They should be caring and compassionate, show servitude towards men, and only ever amount to a mother, sister, or daughter. Because of these beliefs, there were a lot of misogynistic practices in Confucianism. Widow suicide, where women were encouraged to kill themselves after their husbands died, concubinage, the practice of keeping concubines, and foot binding, breaking, contorting, and binding bones in the feet to make the feet appear smaller, which was to appeal to male fetishes. Seeing this, Wu Zetian decided to take advantage of Confucianism. She wrote books promoting her loyalty to the religion, and she required her court to learn the Confucian classics. In doing so, it gained her more respect from her people. In 690 to her death in 705 Common Era, Wu Zetian would go on to promote women's rights by showing she was a more than capable ruler. This was shown in how during her rule there were no wars, no famine, and how there were many cosmopolitan connections that further increased the wealth of China during the Tang Dynasty, earning it the title the Golden Age of China. All in all, Wu Zetian was a ruler who wasn't afraid to show her power and went to drastic lengths to keep her throne because she knew she was an outstanding emperor.